Okay, so in this video we're going to take a look at part 1 of the C1 Advanced exam by Cambridge, and in this part we basically have the multiple choice cloze, which is, well, in the real exam it would be a short text and you'd have 8 gaps with 4 possible options for each gap. Here we just have some sentences taken out of context and we have to choose the correct word in each sentence. So we're just going to take a look at one exercise here, 8 sentences. Again, not exactly what you would see in the exam, but very, very useful for practice, I think, and we're going to see some good vocabulary here. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it then. So in number 1, it says, Lance is knowledgeable on this subject. He is smartly knowledgeable. Well, I suppose he is smart and he is knowledgeable, but smartly knowledgeable. Powerfully knowledgeable? I suppose you can have a powerful knowledge. Not sure the collocation is powerfully not knowledgeable. You have a firm grasp of something, but I don't think you can be firmly knowledgeable. Highly knowledgeable is what I would go for here. As I say, I'll check the answers at the end though, so we'll find out if I'm getting these right or not. There we go. So highly knowledgeable, I think, is the correct collocation. By the way, I am trying something out. It's a little bit different now. I'm going to be doing a mix of C1 and C2 videos. I'm going to be making lots of them, and I'm going to try making shorter videos. So if you want to get access to them a little bit earlier, try clicking the blue membership button under this video, and you'll see that I'm making several videos every day now, and that you will get access to them earlier that way. Also, I make personalized videos, which is something that people should take advantage of, so have a look at that. Okay, let's move on to number 2. It says, I need a good explanation of all the costs in buying a new car. Right, so all the costs affected in buying a new, involved, concerned, implied. Well, I think you could say implied with, possibly, no, implied with, concerned with, I think, but no, the collocation within would be involved in, right? Everything that buying a car involves, all the costs that buying a car involves, yeah, involved in, I think. I don't think there should be any doubt about that one. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. There was a debate about the Middle East. Then they moved to a vote. There was a lively debate, a flexible debate, a main debate, a nimble debate. Well, I think that first word there, lively debate, is the correct collocation for me. That it was very animated, that people were expressing their opinions in a very sort of open and perhaps charismatic way, a lively debate. Flexible, you can have a flexible argument, I suppose, or a debate. Suppose. Maybe that was the main debate of the event. Nimble means like agile. I think it has to be lively, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at number 4. So the doctor told him to lose weight quickly or pay the later in life fee. Fee is certainly to do with it's certainly something that you would pay, but it's more like what you would pay to get into onto some transport. No, we would talk about, well, maybe that would be the fare more than anything. A fee is an amount of money that you have to pay for something, but I mean here we're talking figuratively. I don't think we use fee in a figurative sense. Pay the fine. Fine, again, that's a bit more literal. It's what you might pay if you park in the wrong place. You might get those lovable characters that walk around our streets putting tickets on our cars, and they might give us a fine. Or if you filled in the paper the wrong way, the Inland Revenue sometimes give you a big fat fine as well. So, you know, all of those lovely tax collectors and fine people. Anyway, price. You might pay the price. Yeah, I think you can pay the price in a figurative way. So if you don't lose weight, you're going to get diabetes, you're going to get heart disease, cardiovascular complications later in life. You're going to pay the price. Pay the cost. Maybe some people would say that, but I think price is the correct one here. Okay, 5. Jet lag causes problems with our biological, botanical, natural, rhythmical clock. Right. Now, so, biological clock, possibly. I think we normally talk about biological clock when we talk about, and I'm sorry to be sexist, women feeling the need at a certain age to have children, and men, but yeah, it's generally thought of as a female trait, the biological clock. Botanical is to do with plants, so that wouldn't make much sense. Natural clock, don't think we say that. Rhythmical clock. Well, we do talk about our sleep patterns and things. I don't think I've ever heard rhythmical clock. I don't know, do we talk about our diurnal rhythms and nocturnal rhythms? Is it rhythmical clock? You know, I feel like it might be. I've been out of England for so long. It does talk about our rhythms, our patterns. I don't know. I don't know. I think there's something called is it our circadian rhythm? I just don't think we say a rhythmical clock. I don't think I've ever heard that term. So I think yeah, I think I'm going to go with biological clock, even though I'd normally say it messes with our circadian rhythms or our sleep patterns when we fly through different time zones. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I might have got that one wrong. I just don't think I've ever heard of the term rhythmical clock. Natural clock? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would say natural clock. But anyway, maybe it is. We'll find out. As I say, yeah, biological clock is what I used to talk about pregnancy, the need for children when women or men are getting, what is the word? Broody, is it? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, 6. The species of seagull is not a neighbour, national, citizen, resident of the island, but will sometimes rest here a while. I guess the word I was expecting was something like it is not native, but that would be an adjective. Is not a neighbour of the island. No, that doesn't sound right. He's not a national of the island. He's not a citizen, not a resident of the island. Well, I've got to say I'm struggling again here. I don't think neighbour's correct. That would be for people. I don't think that would be right, even in a sort of personified sense here. No, I don't think. He's not a national of the island. I don't know. I mean, he's not a native of the island, maybe. He's not a citizen. Not a resident. I think I would have to say resident. An animal can reside in a place. Though I'm feeling doubtful now about 2 of these, so, you know, hopefully I can get the last 2 with no problems. But yeah, I'm not feeling too confident, I have to say. Doesn't it you as strange that it's the middle of May and it's snowing? Does it hit you, occur to you, maybe? Hit you, it hit me like a ton of bricks. But I mean, the collocation is as strange. Strike you as strange. Doesn't it strike you as strange? Touch you as strange? No. Yeah, the expression is strike you as strange. Doesn't it seem, doesn't it, don't you find it surprising, striking? Doesn't it strike you as strange? Yeah, the expression is strike, as in to hit, but it's just the correct collocation here. Obviously, you've got to be very good with these expressions at C1 level, idioms and collocations. I didn't stay behind because I wanted to. I did so because it was my work duty shift chore. So, I mean, again, this is the problem here with the SL Lounge in these activities, because we don't have the context. If this was somebody's job, I mean, the idea of staying behind is staying after your shift. So I don't think it can be shift. Just for that reason, just for that logical reason that if you're staying behind, that means your shift has finished and you're staying for extra time. It was my chore. A chore is more like housework, something that you would do at home. It was my work. Well, no, he's saying I want to make a distinction in between what I wanted to do and something I have to do. It was my duty, I think. So let's check the answers then, because I'm not feeling too confident. I got them all right. There you go. I nailed C1. Okay, then we've done. That's how we do part 1. As I said, take a look at the blue button options under the video. You don't have to do anything just because you click that button. No money's going to be taken off you, but it would help support the channel. You can get some personalized videos, and as I say, I'm going to be releasing videos early on on the members site, so you're going to get a lot more content now. Okay, we have finished for today then.